You already know what time it is. My intro is that I have no intro. Mr. Silent moves that way. So this is a story time, a quick one about the time I got arrested for kidnap slash false imprisonment and possession with intent. So I'm gonna take you a little run through of the day. So I'm gonna take you a little run through of the day. Me and a few people, we went creams. You know, it was a good day, having fun, whatnot, food, drinks, everything. It was good. It was a good day. Like I said, the creams was Dalston, I believe. I'm from South, but yeah, most of my brethren are all over the place in it. So we went Dalston, and then when we've come back to South now, that's when a lot of different things happened. So one, we've got to Surrey Keys, and there's a group of us. There's about 6 of us. Few girls, few man them, you know. Couple of the girls had a little argument. One stormed off. One of the man them went to go see if she's alright. And then next minute we're getting a call. Raw, this big man's trying to chat to her. This big man was in his 30s and he's trying to chat to an 18-year-old. Let me actually just show you. These times I was 20 because I was still in uni. So I was 20. So all of us are literally like between 18 and 21. And we've obviously confronted him, like, Ra, you can't be doing that, innit? Like, she's told you your age, she told you her age, and you're still like trying to chat to her. That's like some dodgy movements, you get it? So he's like tried to hype up to us, like, do you know where you are and all of this and blah blah, and like, yeah, we know where we are because my brethren's from here, you get it? Like, don't try to chat to us like that. And obviously he's like on this hype thing. We get into a little altercation, and while we're having this altercation, I always remember this because it was like an old yardie man and his wife. So they've stopped the car and gone, what's going on here? We was like, auntie, he's 30 something and he's trying to chat to this 18-year-old. The way they just drove off, like, you know what, he's getting his comeuppance, deal with him. Like, we were just like, alright, cool, whatever. So we've left him now. Like, we didn't go like tooting or anything. It's just like a little altercation, little fight, you know. It happens when you're young. But that's not where it all ends, because we go in now, and it's just like, you do stuff without thinking. Do you know what I'm saying? You do stuff without thinking. So I'm not thinking about the fact that what I have on me. I'm not thinking that, raw, if police is called and so on and so forth. So we get in. This is my brethren's yard in Surrey Keys now. We get in, we're just chilling and whatnot. But then we decide to go to one of the girls' houses, and she lives on Wharf Road. So we go to Wharf Road. We just walk there. It's not that deep. It's literally around the corner. We just walk there, you know, get food, like proper food now. Like, because obviously it's got a bit later. We're getting a bit more hungry. Get proper food, get everything, whatnot. And let me break it down. Where the house is, it's on top of a shop. Like on Wharf Road, there's loads of shops in it. But this house is on top of a shop, and it's literally right next to Wharf Road police station. Like, right next to it. So we're there, we're chilling, whatnot. couple of the girls, they ended up having a fight like in the morning. But you know, girls, they fight, you become friends again. It is what it is. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it didn't go down like that, boy. Like, they had a fight and whatnot. And it just got messy from there, because now it's to the point where these two are just not gonna become friends. But you're in her house, so just leave then, innit? Just leave. But she didn't leave. I don't know why. Obviously, at the end, I will explain to you why, but at that moment in time, I didn't know why. So, we're doing whatever we're doing, just, you know, still drinking, just having a laugh, playing games, you know, just what young people do, innit? And then we go out because we needed to go get food. So we've gone to Iceland. The girl stayed in the house, yeah. She's like, oh, I don't want to come in here. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So she stayed in the house. We've come back from Iceland. She's still there. It's not that deep, innit? She's still there. The person who owns the yard, she cooks. Another one of the girls helped out. So yeah, we're all eating our dinner. You know, it was just an eventful night. We saw it as, it was just an eventful night. Why then I get woken up in the middle of the night by the door being booted off by feds, and them saying, first of all, they looked at me because I was in the front room, a few people in the bedroom, do you know what I'm saying? All different rooms, innit? I'm sleeping in the front room. They see me with K-Rose, because I didn't have my locks then, I had K-Rose. They see me with K-Rose. First of all, when they arrested me by the wrong name. So that had, like, from when you've arrested me by the wrong name, that means someone has called you, you get it? Like, someone has called you and said, yeah, he looks like this and that, but because he's gone and I'm the next person that looks like that in the group, they've arrested me by that name. And they've said, on Kidnap. So I'm like, rah, first of all, that's not me. And then, second of all, Kidnap. Who the hell has been kidnapped, fam? Like, we're just all here chilling. You get it? And it doesn't look good, because right now we've had a little drink. We've had smoke, you know. It gets like that. We've had a little smoke. So my eyes are all red up. Everyone's eyes are red. And then they found my bag, my pouch, and they've opened it. So the first thing they saw was my ID. So that is proof that I'm not the person that you're looking for. But I'm still obviously on suspicion of kidnap because I'm in the group. But now my charge has changed from theirs, because I now have got drugs, weed in my bag, and money. The way they looked at me, they were like, yeah, we've got you. Like, we've got you, bro. Like, and I was just like, why, and why again? I was like, you know what, alright, cool, whatever, innit? And then the way everyone else is getting arrested and they're coming out of the different rooms, when they saw me and they had my bag, they were like, Tash, oh my God, So my charge is worse than theirs because I've got that added charge of possession with intent to supply because of the money as well and the fact that the weed is all bagged up. Okay. We get arrested and whatnot. While we was being arrested, I didn't realize. Well, I did realize because it's while being arrested, but when everyone has come out, when everyone has come out of the rooms, I noticed that one person isn't there. And it's the girl that had the fight with the owner of the yard. So basically, it was her that called the police. She told her mum and her sister and the police that she had been kept against her will. She had been with us the whole day. She'd been with us the whole day. But kept against your will is a bit mad. Especially when the fact when we left you in the house by yourself, you could easily have just, you know what, I'm alone. You're sitting on the sofa doing nothing, just on your phone. You could have just walked out. You could have just walked out. Like, I don't personally know the girl. Do you get it? That was the first time I met her. My brethren brought her along. And she knew, obviously, a couple of the others. But it's just like... It's just... How do I explain it? It's just like... If you're going through stuff at home... Because in the end, we found out that she was clearly running away. But... she was trying to make an excuse of to why she was gone for so long. Don't bring us into your whole business. Do you get it? Because you could have ruined man's life. You could have ruined a good 5 people's lives because of your fuckeries, because of your whatever's going on. That is nonsense. Like, you're taking the piss. So, when I'm in questioning and blah, blah, they're like, okay, they're just questioning me and blah, blah. With the drugs, I was like, personal use. Yeah? They're like, why money? I work. While this is happening, I didn't even realize, yeah, but they are on their way to my house. They're on their way here. They've knocked at my nan's house. And they've gone, okay, at first they thought it was my mum. And then obviously she corrected them. And then they were like, look, your grandson has been arrested. He got found with drugs and money. We need to check his room. They've seen everything that's in my room. And they were like, how does he pay for all of this? And my nan was like, I pay for it. And he works. And they were like, you know what? Fair enough. Because really and truly, you can't prove anything. So, big up Nanny for that. And they didn't find no drugs. So, that's gone in my favour. Now, when they're questioning me about the drugs, like I said, personal use, they're like, why is it all bagged up? Well, it's weighted, innit? It's how, so I know how much I'm smoking a day. Like, what? I've got a job, it's bagged up, so like, it's bagged up. You're going on like it's flipping 3 boxes of weed, bro. It's a few flipping, like, it's probably worth a couple £100, and I've got a couple £100 in cash, man. It's not that deep, bro. You're just trying to make something bigger than it is. So then they've got onto the topic of the girl and the kidnap. And I was like, I just turned around and was like, how can I kidnap someone if I leave the house and they stay there? That was literally all I had to say. I was like, bro, just go look at CCTV in Iceland, bro. Man went to Iceland. I was there for time. I've come back. She's still in the house, bro. Allow it. Yeah. I don't even want to know about all of that nonsense. And then they turned around and said, do you know how old she is? I was like, she's 18, innit? That's what she said. Like, that's all I can. They turned around and said, the girl is 15. I was just like, you know what? I'm done with this, bro. I just started laughing, fam. I was there. They were looking at me like I'm tapped, because I just started laughing. Like 15. I was like, you know, whatever, man. Now everything they're saying now is just no comment, bro, because this is nonsense. Just go look at the CCTV. Like, I can't be bothered with this nonsense, bro. I can't be bothered with this nonsense. This is silly. You get me? Like, you're telling me I kidnapped a 15-year-old when she's telling me she's 18, and we left her in the yard by herself. She could have easily walked out. Like, go away, man. Go away. You know what I'm saying? This is nonsense, bro. This is nonsense. Like, so in the end, they've given me a caution for the drugs. But this is the whole case with the kidnap is going on. People, like, my circle them times it was quite big. Do you know what I'm saying? There was quite a few of us. It wasn't just them 5 and them 6. Do you know what I'm saying? And when we let the person know who they thought I originally was, they were like, he was like, what? Da-da-da. So I was like, bro, you're wanted right now, you know? Like, you're wanted, fam. He was like, nah, this is a joke thing, da-da-da-da-da. We've obviously told people that know her as well. They were like, no, she's taking the piss, all of this, like, bro, because literally, like, everyone thought she was 18. These times she's from wherever, and she's pretending. Like, rah, so you really ran away, and you're trying to get all of us in a mix-up. You're mocking it. You're mocking it. You're mocking it. Like, that could have really went left, you know? Like, there's so many cases where people have been convicted for something they didn't do because of lies of someone. And I'm telling you now, if I ever got done for kidnap, that, oh my days, I would be fuming. Especially if I know that I didn't do it. I'll be fuming. I'm telling you, I'll be fuming. Like, that is a joke. I'll be fuming. I'll be fuming. So literally, to sum the night up, man had a good day at Creams. Drink, laughter, you get it. A few of us then break off, go to my brethren's yard, have a fight with a pedo. Didn't even get arrested for the fight against a pedo. Go to my other brethren's yard. They have a fight. It is what it is. It's girls. And then she calls the police after she calls her mum and her sister. Like, she probably just wants to go home and she doesn't want to be like, oh no, I ran away. Oh, I got kidnapped. You're mocking it. You're mocking it, trying to ruin man's life. But you know what? Karma will hit her. Karma will hit her hard. I'm telling you, karma will hit her hard. Yeah. But you don't do that. You don't do that. Yeah. They found the drugs in my bag. Personal use. Don't worry about that. Caution. Slide that to the side. You get me? Slide that to the side. Give me my money back though. Yeah. Keep the drugs, but give me my money back. Slide that. Don't worry about that. And then in the end, no further action was the verdict, because it was nonsense. It was nonsense. Once you check the CCTV, yeah, once you even, do you know what I'm saying? Once you do all your proper checks, you'll realize. And I'm sure flipping the other 4 that I got arrested with, obviously they don't have the drug bit, but they got the kidnap bit. They're probably said the same thing. Like, as soon as flipping they said the girl's 15, they probably all laughed as well. They probably all laughed as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a joke thing. What do you mean kidnap? We all went Iceland. Do you know what I'm saying? We all went Iceland. We all went this. We all done that. Like, you're just staying here for no reason. We was wondering why you're not going, because you're having a fight with the owner of the house. If I have a fight in my brethren's yard and with someone else, I'm going to leave. Do you get it? Not even with someone else, with the owner of the house, with my brethren. If I have a fight with him, like a physical fight, I'm going to leave because I now need to cool off, blah, blah, blah. We can talk about it later, do you understand? Or we just leave it as that and we're just not brethren no more. But she'll get her karma. I'm not a kidnapper. I don't force imprison no one. Yeah. I may have a little drink now and then. I may have a little smoke now and then. But I ain't no flipping, what's my man's name? I ain't no Pablo Escobar. Yeah, I ain't none of that. Yeah, leave me alone. These times man's working in a nursery. Yeah. You know, yeah, I may have a little smoke now and then, but bruv, man has anxiety, do you know what I'm saying? Man has mental health, man need to deal with it somehow. Yeah. Trust me, counselling, it works here and there, but man need to get away. You feel me? But my next little video like this will be about men's mental health, because that is a serious topic. And I go through it. So I will be talking about that. So what you lot need to get away from this video is, do not trust people, especially when you're not directly friends with them. Yeah, trust me, they can get you in serious shit. But anyway, that was my story time of how I got arrested for kidnap / false imprisonment and possession with intent, and obviously why they raided my house. Yeah, hope you look like it. Like, comment, subscribe. Mr. Silent Moves, that way.